What's up, guys? We're back again for another Marvel Puzzle Quest video. Excuse me. um, well, oh wow, that's zoomed in. I forgot to not zoom it in. We have 3 more characters that are rebalanced. Huh? I think I'm a little late on this. A couple days maybe, but this is interesting. Modoc, Nebula, and Surfer. Okay. I mean, I still don't think anybody's gonna use M.O.D.O.K. Like, if you're in 4-star land, the only way I see people using M.O.D.O.K. is if I think it's a hammer for every nail. I think it's this one. If they would have changed this and made it change, like, you throw out, I think it's this one where you throw out a certain amount of red tiles on the board, and then you give your enemy, you give the opponent attack tiles, and then you throw out, let's say, I think it's 5 red tiles out on the board. You change 5 basic tiles into 5 red tiles. Maybe if they would have made it like, made him change like 9 basic tiles into 9 red tiles, then we could have seen like a lot more play from M.O.D.O.K. Like, you could have put M.O.D.O.K. with Echo and I think that's her name, Echo, right? Yeah, M.O.D.O.K. with Echo and Domino. You could have literally had like a Winfinite right there. Activate M.O.D.O.K.'s black ability, throw out red tiles. Echo throws out, uses her red to put out black tiles out on the board. Basically, she has Iron Fist of Kunlun ability from 3-star Iron Fist. Instead of her using purple to turn basic tiles on the board to black, she uses red. You know, M.O.D.O.K. feeds Echo, Echo feeds Domino's Cascade, Cascade makes more black. You could use M.O.D.O.K.'s a hammer for every nail ability. I think it's, let me see. Let me check. 4 stars. Let's see. So M.O.D.O.K. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. It's his Afterburner. Damage is increased by 100%. Okay, and it costs 6. See, and Echo's red costs 7, so you could definitely have a Winfinite there. I mean, even then, you could still do the Winfinite with them. It's not that bad. The damage is increased, right? You deal 3,947 damage to the target, single target nuke damage, right? You create 2 strength 82 red enemy attack tiles, converting. Then you convert 6 basic tiles to red, and then you deal 3,947. So, I mean, I guess maybe if they just increase the tile color change from what did I say it was, from 6 to like 8, then there's gonna be something there, right? But like, I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we can try to make a Winfinite out of that. If we can, cool. If not, then I mean, nice try on them for trying to change the damage, or trying to rebalance him, I guess you could say. Doomsday Plan, you deal 10k, you deal 10,000 damage if, you know, with this right here, you deal 10k, you know, if instead of having the tile go from 8, what was it? It says right here, right? From 8 to 6 turns. They should have made it 5 turns. So even then, you can still set this off. It costs 7. You eventually cascade into blue, activating this. Then you get a free 10k if you can cascade. Because with like I said, you pair M.O.D.O.K. with Echo and then Echo with Domino. PvP simulator team, you get to make somewhat of a Winfinite. Just go up against characters that don't use black or red, or don't excel with black or red on their team, and then you could easily win. You might not be able to do the Winfinite, but you could still do some pretty cool combos, cascades, and stuff like that, you know. And obviously, you'll set off Doomsday Plan, dealing 10k. Like, That's 10k from a 4-star. The last 4-star that I know that deals 10k for free, basically, literally for free, is Mockingbird. She deals like 8 or 9k or something like that, and then 10k with her two turn fortified countdown tiles, which is pretty scary. But I mean, I guess it's good. Not that bad. Let's see. Now onto Nebula. So let's see. Where is Nebula? Okay, so I got Nebula. Alright, warped enhancements, AP from 9 to 6. So this one, you're gonna have this ability at 3 anyways, right? It costs 6 AP, excuse me. And at 5, instead of a 3-turn countdown tile, it goes from 3 to 2. That's not good at all, in my opinion. They should have made it go down to a 1-turn blue repeater tile. Then this character would have got a lot more play. With these rebalances, they need to make them noticeable. They need to go above and beyond with these rebalances, because with this is, you're not going to see any play with her anyways. We still got Polaris, we still got Juggernaut, we still got Medusa, we still got 4-star Carnage, we still got Nico Minoru, Rogue, Vulture, Iceman, Peggy Carter. You know, we still got all those characters. Rocket and Groot, we still got all those characters. These characters are not going to see any play. The only way Nebula would see play is if this went from 9 AP to 5 AP and a 2-turn repeater tile at 5, at level 5, 2-turn repeater tile to 1-turn repeater tile. Even then, she still would not see any play, regardless of that being a thing. Right? Now, the Galactic Rage, this one, in theory, this ability, yada yada, let me see. AP ready to make use of something occurs, yada yada, let me see, where is it at? As a result, we've rebalanced around a midpoint where 5 tiles seems more reasonable, resulting in a 50% across the board damage increase. So her Galactic Rage at 5, deal 1043 damage to the enemy team for each strike, protect, or attack tile on the board up to 10. So you use this, you're dealing 10,000 plus damage. Let's say you deal 11,000 minimum, or 10,500 or something minimum. It's easy to set this off. Polaris, Rocket and Groot, Nebula. That's all you need to set this green ability off. Hitting for AoE with her is nice. I don't think there's any other team that you can excel fast enough to make this ability work, besides Polaris, Rocket and Groot, or Polaris, Beta Ray Bill. But even then, Beta Ray Bill has his green for AoE. So this, yet again, this is another 4-star land player team. Rebalance, character rebalance, whatever you want to call it. This is another character that you can only use in 4-star land. And even then, if you have your 4-stars non-champed and you have them at 13 covers at the perfect build, which Nebula's perfect build is 355, you're only going to be using her blue to throw out that strike tile to try to help build things up, right? For her Galactic Rage. Even then, like I said, best team for her is Polaris, Rocket, and Groot, and Polaris's blue is just better than Rocket's and Nebula's. So you're going to be stunning with Polaris, throwing out strike tiles, therefore further fueling this Galactic Rage. So, like I said, yet again, this is just a 4-star land team character, not for 5-star land, and you're still not going to see any play with it. Why hit for 10k AoE? Why struggle when you can just use Nico Minoru or Medusa with Polaris and Rocket and Groot? You can passively buff the tiles and passively deal increased damage every turn for free instead of struggling to try to match green. Medusa, heal, AP steal for free. Who else? Juggernaut. You get a hit for free every turn with him for AoE. And every turn it's going to be more and more increased damage with him. So I think Nebula's ability. Like, it's a cool thing that they did by updating these characters, right? It is. But in all reality, she is not going to see any gameplay at all ever. I'll see, like, I guess we can see what she got, but other than that, like I said, we still got those other 7 characters in the game that you only need. Maybe if they, and I shouldn't be saying this because they probably will, right? I should not be saying this because they probably will nerf them, like Polaris, Rocket and Groot, Juggernaut. Those 3, if they nerf any of them, like, you're still not going to see any gameplay of Nebula. It's just not there. And okay, let's go to the next one before I thrash this character anymore. So Grim Efficiency, increased base damage by 100. Okay, so attacking enemies points with an electrifying. Okay, deals 4,981 damage. Then creates 2 strength, 198 red attack tiles for every 3 green AP her team has. Yeah, see, another reason they should have changed her Galactic Rage into a different color. Let's say change it into purple, right? Because if you're using a whole team that doesn't use green, then she would be a little bit better because you don't have to worry about getting her green AP first and then her red, then setting off her red into her green. That's why I said Polaris, Rocket, and Groot, the best pair for her. You do not have to. If you pair Polaris and Rocket and Groot with Nebula, you don't need to use blue or red. You do not need to focus on blue or red for Nebula. You only need to match green. That's it. Match green and create more strike tiles or whatever tiles are out on the board at the time, right? And then just hit for free. Like, not for free, but you just hit for AoE. You don't have to worry about Grim Efficiency. This is a literal 1 ability character. 1 ability character. That's all she is. Now, if you don't have Polaris and you don't have Rocket and Groot, then yeah, you can use you can use her as a solo character for 2-day PvPs. Pair her with a character that doesn't use green. Pair her with 3-star Iron Man Model 40. He gives you, he's one of the best batters in the game. He gives you red and green and blue. So you can basically set off his yellow and pop off with Nebula in 3 turns. 4 turns max. 5 turns if you're not really playing correctly. But yeah, she's a how do they say it? A 1-trick pony? That's all this character is a 1-trick pony. And I'm happy that they rebalanced her, but she won't see no play. There will not be no gameplay with her at all whatsoever. 1-trick pony, that's all there is to it with this character. It's cool that they updated her. But now, last but not least, let's focus on the character that I talked about in one of my videos that needed a rebalance and needed an update. They finally did it. I don't know if they're secretly listening to me or they're just secretly listening to me. I don't want to take any credit for anything that they do. But it seems to me every time I make a video about a character that needs to be rebalanced or buffed or fixed or reworked, they do it. They do it a month or 2 later. It's weird. I don't mean to gloat like that, and I don't like to, but it's like nobody's talking about these characters that need reworking. The last character I talked about was Bruce Banner, 5-star, my favorite character in the entire game, and they made him a beast of a character. But Silver Surfer, I think he was the first 5-star in the game. Yeah, first 5-star in the game. That's why he was so weak and so low health. They didn't want to make it to where it's like, oh, we have to rely on 5-stars. But now, we're this far into the game. It's like, if you don't have a 5-star now, or you're not playing correctly to try to get one, then that's on you. But, alright, Silver Surfer, general match damage and health increased equivalent to current levels. That's fine. Same with Star-Lord. They did that with him. Let's go to Silver. I don't have my Silver Surfer champ because I didn't bother trying to get him or level him up. I recently purchased the costume for him, the chain bundle or whatever you call it. I recently purchased that. So, and because it looks cool. So 5 stars. Silver Surfer. So he has at 450. Let me see if I, you know what? Let me see if I can find in my game right now. Nope, nobody has. That's weird. Nobody has them. Nobody has Silver Surfer. So Silver Surfer, I'm assuming has close to. He has like 80 something thousand health. Right. Let me go to PvP. I should have put this on screen, but it's okay. You guys bear with me. So Silver Surfer, and it's okay. So okay, at 464, level 464, I found one. Silver Surfer has 95,202 health. Right at level 464. Now you take those levels away and put him at 450. What is he gonna have? 84,000 health. I'm assuming. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment sections. You know, correct me. I would really like to know what his base health is. Let's just say that he has 80,000 health. Right, 80,000, which is insane. Even if we give him 79,000 health, that's pretty good. Now, a lot of people are using him at 443, 535, 355. What's crazy? All right, so let's go here. They match damage and health increased equivalent to current level. That's fine. Perfect Beam. Okay, why did it do that? All right, Perfect Beam. AP cost from 9 to 6. Okay, healing increased to remain equivalent to new health. The charge tile generation at the new cost is pretty effective, although not on the level of the mighty Dr. Thor. Obviously, but he is the one character in the game now that you can pair with any character in the game. And you only need his black ability. And if you're not pairing him with Dr. Thor, even better. Even better. You can throw out those charge tiles, you can generate AP. Like, it's just crazy. Right? Okay. So, meanwhile, with the reduced cost as well as his increased health, his healing has essentially increased by staying the same percentage-wise to his health, while costing 33% less. So he heals 26,000. This is at level 464 Silver Surfer. 26,054 health, and converts 4 random basic tiles of a chosen color into charge tiles. Okay, so he basically feeds himself as well. So you can use his blue to throw on black charge tiles to activate his cosmic, his black ability. We'll get to that right now. And then he can't be stunned. He's an easy counter to Polaris. Easy counter to all non-stunning characters. You guys are going to love this. If whoever's here watching this and actually finishes my videos, you're going to love this, what I'm about to talk about. You're going to actually love this. Okay, so we're going to go to Cosmic Being now. Right. So for Perfect Being, the low AP cost and the health, that's perfect. He's a literal sponge. He's a sponge for whatever team you're using, which is beautiful, amazing. All right, Cosmic Beam, 7 AP. Let me go over this. Cosmic Beam increased by 75%. Increased damage by 75%. This puts the ability on par with more current characters' nukes, making for a simple ability that does what it says on the tin. Beams the enemy with the cosmic power. Okay, so deals 19,040 damage to the target and creates 3 charge tiles. Like I said, if you're not pairing him with Jane Foster, the Mighty Thor, you can actually use his abilities, which is perfectly fine. But if you're pairing him with Jane Foster, all you need is his black ability. That's all you need. And yeah, I think Jane Foster will destroy his black ability, but I mean, why not give it a try? Alright, now, Silver Singularity. This is something that I think can be a game changer and cannot be a game changer. As an OG MPQ player, or as they like to call us, vets of the game, I should have Silver Surfer. I just never liked him in the game. That's why I never champed him, never bothered to champ him. But now, I mean, I do have the meta Chasm Immortal Hulk, but here's what Silver Singularity is, you know, I don't know if it'll change things for people who have him champed, but it can slow down the meta somewhat, and you have an actual chance of winning. If you don't have Chasm and you don't have Immortal Hulk, right? Those two characters, in my opinion, Chasm works well without Immortal Hulk, and Immortal Hulk works well without Chasm. But Chasm works better as a solo because Immortal Hulk literally kills your entire team. Chasm doesn't. Okay, so Silver Surfer, let's see, Silver Singularity. Sorry, I was reading from the actual game. Okay, so now downs the enemy on expiry. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Ignoring revival effects. Ignoring revival effects. Ignoring revival effects. Right? So Chasm, Immortal Hulk, Phoenix, Immortal She-Hulk, Bruce Banner, Loki. Who else? I don't know if I'm missing anybody. Icarus, 4-star. Those 7 characters, I don't know if I'm missing any more of those, any more revival characters, but those 7 characters will not revive if this ability pops off. But it's situational. I like how they I like how they made it situational, but I don't like how they made it situational. They should have made it to where once this ability pops off, the enemy cannot revive once they die. They should have made it like that, but instead this is what the ability says, and it costs 12 black AP. That's another thing. They should have made it cost 10 black AP, or even 11, one less than 12. 12 is too much in my opinion. 12 is just too much. This doesn't stop the meta unless you have other characters paired with him. So let's see. Transforms a chosen basic tile into a 3-turn black hole tile which consumes 4 random tiles adjacent to it every turn, dealing damage and generating AP, which is nice. When it reaches 0, the black hole collapses and downs the enemy, blocking any revive effects. When it reaches 0, the black hole collapses and downs the enemy, blocking any revive effects. Okay, I take back what I said. I read it completely wrong yesterday. This is not situational. This just automatically downs the character. So I guess he is a counter to the meta. Okay, I take it back. I recant what I said. I guess he's just a counter to Chasm. I guess he's a counter to those 7 characters that I mentioned. He's a counter to the meta. So I guess his best pairing is not Jane Foster, right? Because you want to use his red, deals damage. You want to use his blue. You want to use his black. You want to use all 3 of those. He feeds himself and he feeds whoever else. You know, let's say you put a green ability user on your team. You could counter Chasm and Immortal Hulk, which is crazy. It's a insta down ability, and I take back what I said about it costing 12. By costing 12 is too much. It's not. And now I get it. For some reason yesterday when I was reading it, I thought that when it hit 0, it just down, like, how would I say this? It would potentially down the enemy, not letting them revive, meaning they have to be at a certain health. But this just, you could have a million. This is basically 3-star Deadpool's whales, but on a 5-star. And countering the meta. So, we're going to test this out. The update happened yesterday, so I'm a day late. No, I think I'm a day late on reading this with you guys, right? Uploading the video, but it's okay. Now that I understand Silver Singularity, this ability is the best in the game right now because Chasm and Immortal Hulk are meta. And if you're going up against Silver Surfer, you better hope he doesn't pop this off, because if he does, then your team is just gone. Your team's dead. And then he's a legitimate counter to the meta because of his blue only costing 6 and healing him for 20 plus thousand health. So you could have blue in the back burner, take 5 turns, let him get low health, boom, activate his blue, activate his perfect being, heal him for 40,000 health. Then, all at the same time, you're building Silver Singularity. Boom, Chasm's dead, Immortal Hulk's dead, whoever the third is dead. So Silver Surfer is going to excel in 2-day PvP and PvP Simulator, but he is still beatable. The way the meta and everything's going in Marvel Puzzle Quest is like, hey, let me Chasm can beat this character can beat that character, Silver Surfer can beat Chasm. It's like a triangle effect. It's like a domino effect, I guess, right? One character beats another, and then so far and so, like, it just keeps on going. Like, characters can beat characters. So, like, the annoying part about it is there's always going to be a meta, though. You're always going to see Immortal Hulk and Chasm if you get to that level. But if you have Silver Surfer, man, you guys are the luckiest people alive. Because I have to deal with Silver Surfer, Immortal Hulk all the time. I mean, it's not a problem, but it's annoying. If you go up against a Chasm. If you go up against the Chasm and Immortal Hulk on the enemy team, and you're using a Chasm and Immortal Hulk, it doesn't matter what the loner character is or what the third character is that you're using. The match will take 40 minutes. Minimum 35. And you don't want that. But now with Silver Surfer, I'm glad that they rebalanced him. I'm glad that I really understood this ability. He is a meta counter, I guess. He is a revive character counter. There you go. So yeah, he's just a revive character counter, and I like it. Unfortunately, I don't have him, and I don't need him right now. But I will eventually try to champ him because his costume just looks amazing. He's just holding Thor's hammer in like all like glaring black. It's crazy good. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I have for you guys today. Go check out the outfit in MPQ. And no, this isn't a sponsored video. I'm just telling you guys, check the costumes out in the, I think they're called bundles or sales or whatever. They're amazing. But yeah, this is all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. MPQ is life about.